How do I have 3 thumbs up already and nobody here? Oh, there's 5 of you here. Sorry guys, I think I got the Wi-Fi good now. Look at the smoke or the smog. Honestly, I really didn't expect anybody to show up this morning. I was just wanting to share. Hi, Retta. Why have you been out of service? Crickets in the house are awful. I don't know. Maybe Miklos would chase the crickets out. I don't know. Good morning, Lorraine. Maybe I'll be able to watch the chat. So I made video of my road trip home yesterday, but it totally sucked. Um, Probably won't share it at all. I'll probably try to do it again because the windshield is dirty. The poor Miklos. I made him go with me yesterday and he threw up on the way home because I kept missing my turn. So I'm on the mountain roads going around in a circle. If he can tell that we are traveling, he won't eat. Like if I am up loading up the truck or the trailer early in the day, he won't eat that day. Oh, I understand that. Oh, you're in Texas, Retta. Okay. Texas. So y'all, do I need to watch the American Doofus show from last night? Is it worth it? Or can somebody summarize it for me? Good morning, Ben. Thank you for the coffee and donuts. What's your favorite kind of donuts? Who was talking about Krispy Kreme? Was it Santa talking about how much he loves Krispy Kreme? Lemonade Chick, I'm about 4 hours, I would guess. Honestly, y'all, it's not a secret where I'm at. If anybody really wanted to find out, it would be so easy. Chocolate custard filled. Ooh, but do you have a brand? Like, okay, when we went to Maine, there was a Dunkin' Donuts on every corner, which was shocking to me because I'm used to Starbucks on every corner, but chocolate covered chocolate and maple covered, yeah. Square donuts. Ooh. Now, why does the conversation always go to food? Peanut filled donuts? What? I never heard of such a thing. Oh my goodness, I do. Sparky, sugar is my downfall. Sugar. I crave sugar. So who's going to tell me what I missed on the Doofus show? Good morning, Proud Army Girlfriend. Y'all, I am loving the fan art. Oh my gosh, I'm loving the fan art. Um, Somebody else sent me a beautiful video. I'm going to try to get it posted today. Dancing is art. Hula hooping is art. Music is art. You missed Screenshot Wars? Was that on the Doofus show? Maple bacon. Oh, yes. Yum, yum. You missed Doofus too? So did I. Was asleep. I can't squirrel making excuses for red. Okay. That figures. When I got home from the dentist and after taking a little drive in the country, it's like I ate and went to bed and went to sleep. I was probably asleep by 5 o'clock yesterday. Woke up a little bit and watched, what did I watch? Oh, I watched the ceremony. I watched Aunt's little ceremony. I like my steak medium rare. T-bone is my favorite. Squirrels are both passive aggressive. Yes, yes, yes. Poor babies. There's bears in them here in them there woods. Oh, cool, Sparky. Cool. Oh, of course. Yeah, when you're supporting military, you talk when you can, don't you? Why does my chat disappear? Is there a way to make it stay up? Uh, I don't know if I want to watch that or not. Proud Army girlfriend, you got to put yourself first. That way you can take care of him. Just remember that. Take care of yourself first. Yeah, Proud Army girl. I'm waiting to see that tab dress. I wanted. We used to save the pop can tops, and we were gonna make a dress. We never got it done though. What? Silent no more? I'm sorry. I don't know that story. Lisa Hurley was on. Okay, now I might watch that. A wedding dress? You're gonna make you a wedding dress out of your pop cans? You spray paint it white after? So my attorney got his entry of appearances in, and the paralegal, and she said, "Well, this is strange because I can't remember if she said two or three, whatever, listed um, what looks like a parking lot with a shack on it for their address." So I explained that to them. So I don't know if they're going to get their mail. Are they still getting mail there? Is somebody still there? Are Hippie Mama and Big D still posted up at Bunker Hill? I don't even know. And what's going on at the Q Pound? Anybody know what's going on up there? I haven't tuned in. It would be cool if we could see some bats flying around. I don't think we will though. I do too, Sparky. That's why I don't know. I don't spend much, time where the foliage is like this when it starts getting chilly. You saw Dee's truck in Martinsburg this week. Well, I thought they were living there somewhere, but I thought maybe they rented someplace else. Morning flower child, nocturnal monkeys. Shoot you a picture of what? Anything I want? Can you paint me close? Can you paint me a portrait? I need some art, y'all. You're at McDonald's getting your coffee at McDonald's. I need a logo for my channel. I need a banner. I've been looking online to try to find a free banner I could use, but haven't found anything I want. Okay, I'll send you a picture of the pup. He's kind of, I don't know. He's been really a dragon with eyelashes. Is that that would be cute? Um, he's really acting strange the last few days. I don't know if it's the weather, the moon, the dog in heat across the way. I don't know what it is with him, but he's been sassy and staging his little protests when he doesn't want to get in the truck. Oh, Dee's truck was at McDonald's. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's funny. As we're going through, we're typing in the chat. I do that too. Like, I type a sentence and realize the reader has no idea what I'm talking about because the conversation took place 2 minutes ago or whatever. It's hard to keep up. So, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I saw that when Santa went to court and he told Big D, keep the movement alive here in West Virginia. Okay, Sparky, I'll get you a good picture of the landscape. It is beautiful right there. That would be a cool picture to have hanging in the Airbnb, wouldn't it? Celtic Mutt, are you back? Can somebody ask Celtic Mutt to come back? I might just email him. Retta, David postponed his court date. He didn't take the plea deal, so they got a new court date. I know he was here earlier. Mutt, are you back? Who? Mutt, Lemonade Chick, who needs to get out of here? I want to talk to Celtic Mutt. And I don't want to talk about him if he's not in the room. So, November 7th is Santa's new court date. Man, Big D. Oh, I know, Sparky. That's part of what I want to talk about. Not the fact that there are differing opinions, but the fact that certain people aren't allowed to voice opinions in disagreement without getting attacked. Personally, I love the cunt word. You can call me a cunt as much as you want. I don't care. Because you know what? When people say she's got more balls than him or balls are not strong. Okay? Balls are not strong. But a pussy or a cunt can take a beating and keep on going, okay? We can push things out the size of a watermelon, etc., etc. Let me not let me not get specific. But yeah, calling somebody think is strong, tough as balls is bullshit. Call them a cunt, call them a pussy. We need to switch that up. We need to start calling the weaklings ball sacks. Your last night in where? Proud of me, girlfriend. What's that about? You don't like flower child? Does that word offend you? I mean, I think it was years and years ago I decided that word was a better word than a lot of words. I wonder why that word is offensive. I'm just wondering. Okay, yeah, I know. I don't know why all those people got tagged either. Why is he tagging us? Wanted to start an argument? Okay, enough of that until he comes back. If he comes back. PAG, I have been talking to him. I specifically picked him out to try to build a friendship because I thought he was somebody that we could maybe bridge some gaps between the left and the right. Your Southern upbringing, yeah. And then what generation are you? Y'all might prepare for this because I want to do a talk on the generation gaps. Boomer, Gen X, Millennial. What are you? And how does that identify you? Gen X, Sparky? I'm not going to say what I am yet. I bet you can guess. Flower Child, were you born in 63? Right, right, right. Exactly, Karen. Yeah, we grew up, you didn't say kinds of words. And so it's like and the younger generations, they're not, I think at least in my family, they're not as offended by words. Yeah, 63, a lot of 63 babies in here. Me too. I'm a 63 baby. Um so when the younger kids are allowed to curse, it really shocks the boomers. Shocks the boomers. Um, but it's just words. No, exactly, Sparky. That I feel that way too. I feel like we are hi American Girl, hi Silent No More. Oh, I knew there were a lot of people similar in age to me on here because the boomers have discovered YouTube. Like we used to watch it. It's like we're learning to use it in mass. Proud Army Girl. Really? I guess you were younger than that. Bob Marley's birthday. That's cool. After the Summer of Love. Boomer. Okay, you guys, we're going to have a whole discussion on the generations. I think that will be fun. I want to do a little bit of research first. But think about how your generation defines you and um, what differences you see in other generations. I never learned how to use AOL chat, hardly at all. Or maybe I was too busy. I was running a career, paying bills, raising kids. I didn't have time to mess with AOL chat. Um, I guess Facebook was my first big social platform. I did do MySpace a little bit. I posted some really cool poetry and stories on MySpace, and I can't get them back. I can't remember them. I can't find them, but oh well, it is what it is. You miss MySpace? I don't miss MySpace. Dad used to call it My face in Spacebook. Hi, Mutt. Hi, hi, hi. Were you summoned? I refused to talk about you until you got here. Good morning. So I just want to say, my feelings are hurt. My feelings are deeply hurt, and not because we have a difference of opinion on somebody, but somebody, because it turned into a whole Twitter attack against a couple of us just for our opinions. And you didn't say anything. Oh, I'm teasing you, Ma. I was teasing you. I was teasing you. But yeah, I just would have liked to see you address the attacks, the personal attacks, because otherwise it's inhibiting diverse discussion. And I don't feel like I can voice my opinion, my honest opinion in your spaces anymore. So I wonder how you feel about that. It's like I was saying to the chatters, I specifically wanted to forge a friendship with you. Um, Partly because we're both in Virginia, and partly because I thought we could do some projects together, and I thought that um, it would be a bridge between the left and the right. No, you didn't. You didn't attack anybody. That's not what I'm saying. I didn't see you attack anybody. We were tagged in a post, and then what's his name? Game Dev went clear, went clear uh, attack mode on us, calling us names, and like I said, though, I'm not offended by the cunt word. To me, the cunt is strong. Call me a cunt. I think you're calling me strong, assertive, not a doormat. So that didn't really offend me, but the uh, the sentiment behind the attack is quite offensive, and I just wondered why you didn't address that. Um, in my space, I don't want people attacking persons. Attack the action. We don't have to. I don't even have an opinion on the action. So I was just given an opinion on the person because I know the person personally. I know the person's heart. I know what they've been through. I have a better understanding of why they're so passionate about this issue. You've been called that word so many times. I know. And like I said, since I joined the freaking convoys, I've been called more names than I ever knew existed. Thank you, PAG. So I know that's a lot, Mutt. I'm not angry, just hurt. It hurt my feelings, honestly, that you didn't address the fact that somebody attacked us just for voicing our opinion in a kind way. Like, we didn't even say it mean. I know that's a lot, so if you don't want to type it out, um, tell you what, J Matt. Okay. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me, tell me. Let's see. This is a pretty view over here, too. We got woods, y'all. We got woods. You know what else we got? A dirt mover on a dirt road in the woods. Where we at? Are y'all still with me? I know, Mutt. I know, but I haven't been able. Every time I try, it doesn't work, and it's probably mostly my internet. Um, the times of day. I don't know what it is, but I've tried to call in a few times. Um, I don't know. I would appreciate a response, even if I can't call in. I'll keep trying when I'm awake. Y'all like to chat late at night. Ooh, chilly out here. You know what some of the 76ers call me? J Mutt. What do you think about that, Celtic Mutt? I'm the J Mutt. You're deep in the woods too, Retta? The I understand, Mutt. I understand. That's why, maybe you can just shout me out video, or oh, I'll send you my phone number. How about, I think I already have. Did I not send you my phone number? But I'll send it again. It's because of the internet. I believe that. Our internet's really bad out here. And then my cheeky traveling Wi-Fi, the modem is weird. It's like you have to charge it, and once it's fully charged, if you don't unplug it, it acts weird. Sparky. He can't call me while I'm on live on this phone. I do have another phone. Okay, I get that, Mutt. Hmm. Well, I don't know. Maybe you can just put up a little video about it. Because I understand that. But there you go, if we're going to do a project together, I was telling my chat one day, or no, I said it in your chat, but I don't think you were reading. We talked about going out to Fort Story, which is one of my old duty stations, and well, I'd have to go find my phone, figure out what the number is. So, dang it. Um, anyway, I was saying that we were talking about going out and like doing a tour at my old duty station. And I was telling you that I thought maybe I will call the base commander. And hi, morning, Julie. I try to catch up. Really, we're just enjoying the fall colors. I really didn't expect anybody to show up this early or hang out this long. I just tuned in so I could share my beautiful um, scenery with the fall colors, and the crickets were chirping, and the rain is dripping off the metal, and it was just peaceful and beautiful. So I thought I'd bump up. But anyway, Mutt, I was saying that I want to call the base commander and see if we could set up any interviews, specifically maybe with some female soldiers from my old unit. I think that would be interesting. So, I don't do, and like I said, it's mostly internet. Let me go. My purse is in here. Let me go see if my other phone has charge on it. And yes, if you call me, I promise to delete the number after. Okay, good news. The phone was plugged in. So it's on. So, remember these? Remember these? Um, Now I have to figure out what the phone number is. How do I how do I find the phone number? Julie, I ain't trying to do high drama. It's not like that. No, we're enjoying the fall colors. Let's see. Information. Where's information? Um, Options. Ugh. No, that's not what I want. There is my number. Where did you send it? You'll save me the trouble. Where'd you send the number? Did you send it to my email? Sorry, lost you for a minute. No, it just above where I said, here's my number. Okay. I invited Aunt to come on. I'm not finding your number. No, I'm sorry. It's not for drama, and I'm glad you came on to say hi, but I really just wanted to tell you that my feelings were hurt. Um, I'm sorry, Mutt. It's not there. I see invited Aunt to come on my live to talk. I will save you the trouble. There's my number, but no number. I love sleeping during thunderstorms. I love thunderstorms. Did you hear the acorns falling out of the tree? So, what can we do with acorns? There are so many acorns. What can we do with acorns? Oh, I keep trying to treat this like it's a touch screen. It's not a touch screen. Options. That the number disappeared, I know. I don't have any mods or anything, so I don't know why that would happen. Still looking for info. Maybe I'll find it. Email. There must be a tab that says info, right? That has everything about the phone on it. Morning, easily distracted. Send it to my email. Look at the ground is covered with acorns. Tell me what we do with acorns. I don't think, for the most part, what I've studied about the use of acorns, like I'm sure you can do a dye, but for the most part, I think they are more trouble than they're worth, especially if you're not hungry enough. I think it's a lot of work for a little bit of product. Okay, I think I just got Mutt's number. Let's see. They make great whistles. Financial investments. Yeah, the Acorn financials. Yeah. Um, cap of Acorn is a whistle. Oh, I'll have to see if I can show that to the girls. Okay, I got Mutt's number. I'm getting ready to call you, Celtic Mutt. And then I have to figure out how to put you on speaker.
Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Good. I
Let me put you on mute a second. On there we go. Otherwise, you're going to get feedback. I had to mute YouTube. Otherwise, it was going to just echo.
Oh, right. Gotcha. Hey,
Okay.
you're not
So,
under attack, dude.
well, the instant I came in your chat originally, I was told to F off and die. So, I wasn't sure.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
It is what it is.
I didn't see that.
I got thick skin and broad shoulders. I'm good.
There you go.
As
Okay.
far as what I said about AP, I'm not going to apologize for that.
No, we don't want
Uh,
that.
I don't understand because now are you saying that game dev? Okay, first of all, I very rarely use Facebook. I mean, excuse me. Now, am I really saying that? Twitter. I
Twitter.
apologize.
Twitter.
I very rarely use Twitter. Okay, so
Okay.
it's not like after I posted that, I went on there like maybe one other time
Right.
until early this morning. So if anybody attacked you all about that, I was unaware of the attack.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean,
Fair.
that's genuinely the truth. I had to speak to Game Dev tonight while I was live because he was getting out of line,
Uh huh.
and I had to tell him to pump the brakes because he was getting a little bit of a swelled head, and so yeah, I can see where he might be becoming a bit of an issue. And I will deal with that in my chat. So to
Okay.
anyone that he went at behind what I said, I apologize to you. I
Thank you.
was unaware of any attack that was made by Game Dev or anyone else towards any of you
And
because of something I said or did.
And honestly, I believe that, and I figured that was the case, and that's why I haven't said anything about it to anybody until I saw you in the chat earlier,
Well,
and
now I know
because
that there's going to be some people who stay upset because I have an issue with what AP did, and I said what I said, and I meant what I said. And I'm okay with that too. I get that you all are fans of hers more than you are fans of mine, and that's fine, genuinely, because I'm not here for anything other than to just kind of cut up and act a
right,
fool
right,
occasionally. People are going to come and go,
right.
and that's
No, no,
genuinely how I feel about it. I mean,
I
I've
gotcha.
gotten some other emails from people that actually do have my email that were viewers of my stuff that expressed their dissatisfaction with me. I've had Lolo cuss me out in my own stream last night. So it's whatever.
I support your right to have your opinion. My
Okay.
issue was just that I didn't feel like those of us that had a differing opinion, like I said, not necessarily about the action. I
And
think a lot of us are reserving our opinion about the action that was taken.
and let me say that while I'm talking to you,
Uh
I
huh.
am not currently following my chat. So if anybody says anything or asks me anything, I'm not seeing it.
Okay, I'm not looking at any chat right now either.
Okay,
So
so
I gotcha.
I know BTM Sparky calls AP her spirit animal.
Right.
Like I don't understand that. How another person can be somebody's spirit animal. But okay, that's that's you. Sparky, I love you to death. You know that. You are always welcome in my house. You know this. Okay? We just, and I thought we had an understanding, Sparky, that you and I can have a difference of opinion and still be cool.
Yeah, and I think that's why Sparky was hurt too, because we felt like you were a safe spot, like we could actually have an opinion. And
And you had,
so we voiced our opinion, and then game dev went on a slaughter on
well,
Twitter. And I hear you. You didn't see it, and that
yeah,
answers everything I needed to know about why you didn't
I promise
respond.
on my dead daughter that I did not see that.
I got you. And that's all I wanted. And you made an apology. And thank you very much for that. And I'm good.
So
And I
now,
feel,
I don't know if anybody in the chat has anything they want to ask me while you've got
oh,
me
yeah,
on
yeah.
here. I don't know.
Um,
I'm willing to answer whatever.
the only thing they're asking is that would you not tag everybody when you make a post on Twitter? That's the only
Yeah,
thing they're
I can do
asking.
that. Yeah, I can do that. That's fine. You know, I okay. I'm gonna. Here is Mutt showing a weakness that Mutt has. Mutt has a little bit of ignorance when it comes to Twitter and
Yeah.
did not realize that it could be taken that I was saying that the people that were tagged also the ones that I was attacking, which
Uh,
I have actually had said to me tonight by a friend, and they pointed this out, and I'm like going, that is not the case at all. That was not what I was trying to do. I was just tagging people I knew. What I should have done, and I didn't even think about this, is I should have just tagged it in certain hashtags and not tagged individual people. So to those of you that I tagged and you believed that I was including you in that, as far as being a part of the attack, that is not the case, and I do humbly apologize.
awesome. Thank you, sir.
So I can't. Okay, Sparky's saying
Here,
something.
I got a message from Sparky for you too. Let's see.
Okay,
I love you too. I know we don't agree on everything. You know who I love, and all of this is so hard for me when everyone doesn't get along. We're not
okay,
all going to get along, Miss Sparky. We are
Sparky. We're
not.
not everybody's gonna like everybody, sweetie. I don't believe. Listen, you know a lot more of my history than a lot of these people in here do. You know that I know that in the real world, not everybody likes everybody. Okay. Um, that doesn't mean that I'm coming at you specifically, Sparky. I love you to death. You are always welcome in my house. I look. Okay, all right. For those of you who are Ant fans, I'm gonna let y'all in a little secret. I would really like a thumbs up if on this if you're willing. If not, I understand. And if you want to unsubscribe from me because you felt like I attacked you all, I get that too. But I did invite, and I just put the video up maybe 25 minutes to a half hour ago. I did make a video inviting Ant to come onto the channel and discuss our differences civilly.
Is Aunt, do you guys have problems? Aunt doesn't really have a problem with anybody.
I don't like Ant. I think what Ant did as far as Ashley was concerned, with Ashley Babbitt, but the G's Ashley was a little bit shitty.
I think I don't know what that's about, and he's not here, so let's
Well, no,
because
I'm just explaining. And he knows. He and I have gone back and forth through attack video, taking shots at each other. So he knows. And I extended a very humble and very polite invitation to come discuss our differences on my channel if he is willing.
uh,
If not, I can't help that.
yeah, he might. He probably will. Morning, Dire Wolf. I see you. Um, if Aunt gives you an interview before I get one, I'm gonna fight you both. I mean it. That's Sparky.
Direwolf, you know I love you.
Dire Wolf. Good morning. I missed that.
I'm just mad that, look, as far as Direwolf is concerned, I'm just mad I wasn't there when Billy tried to pull that gun, because I promise you that whole situation would have ended way different.
Billy's got a gun. No, we're not. This isn't about Aunt. No, no, no. We're not making it about Aunt.
No,
Um,
no, 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 no. I'm just saying that I have humbly extended a very genuine invitation to come over to my channel and for us to have a discussion. I actually had him blocked, but I went in and I honestly don't remember blocking Ant, and I don't remember blocking Lori because Lori and the Rainbow Squad, as I call them, came through my chat one night and they blew me up. And hell, I ended up getting about 10 or 15 subs out of that. You know, I have no beef with Lori, but I think I may have had a mod that had gotten a little pissy about some things and went through and blocked, and played with my block list.
Here's the thing is that I hope that we can stop attacking the individual and discuss the actions, the motives. You know, just because somebody does a shitty thing doesn't make them an all around shitty person. And a lot of us,
Okay, I understand that, but I genuinely have to tell you that I have never liked AP.
and that's
Ever.
okay. You don't have to like her, but, you
And,
know,
and I think what she did really hit close to home because I have lost a child
uh huh.
and I came home to find that child. So that when I saw her doing that, it just triggered something in
I
me, and
see.
I was a little bit upset. I'm not gonna lie.
I gotcha. Yeah,
You know,
things
so
that trigger our
was I
person.
being an asshole? Yes. Do I own being an asshole? Absolutely. Do I feel I need to apologize to AP? Nope. Sure don't.
Yeah,
Because if she had done that to my daughters, one of my had done that to my daughter, memorial or whatever, however you want to look at it. That's really what it was people memorializing her
uh
in,
huh.
in, in a small way. I'd have flipped out.
Okay.
I'm just saying that's honestly how I feel. But I'm not, um, so I don't know. I'm me.
And I'm me, and she, and he's
You
he.
know?
And
Yeah,
I think,
I'm going to do me, and I'm okay with it. You do you, I'll do me.
bye, Ben. Have a good day.
Bye, Ben. You do you, I'll do me, and everybody will be cool. I
Well,
mean, you don't have to like everything I say. I don't expect everyone to like everything I say.
okay. Well, I think between you and I, and you and Sparky, and those of us that got our feelings hurt by game dev, you've answered our question. And that was basically our question.
Yeah.
And I
Game dev,
appreciate you.
let me, game dev has somehow or another, and this is just my impression, kind of more or less attached himself to my channel, and
Yeah.
he has gotten it into his head incorrectly that he needs to defend me.
That he needs to help you.
Yeah, I'm a grown ass man of 52 years old. I have lived on the street. I'm half blind, crippled, and crazy. I don't need anybody to defend me. I can do that all by myself. And I think he needs to. I think I need to pull him aside and say, "Look, you need to either knock it off or leave."
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get off the phone now, and
Okay,
I
that's fine.
appreciate you.
I hope that clears up everything.
It does. For me, it does. And I don't. There's no more questions. They've moved on to other stuff now. So,
All right, cool, good. All right.
thank
Well,
you
like
so
I said,
much,
I'm
man.
sorry that there was any confusion. And again, one last time, I do apologize to everyone that got attacked. It was not done by me or with even with my knowledge. So,
Gotcha. Thank you. And I'll be in touch after court about
okay,
our trip.
that sounds good.
All right. Good
All
talking
right.
to you. Bye.
Bye, Tim.
Well, communication is key, people. Communication is key. Communication is key. It's getting chilly out here. So, Burr, Von Michelle, you just got here. So, what was going on? Are you caught up? We were I just he Mutt popped in the room, so I just asked him about the Twitter attack on some of us that voiced an opinion on his chat about AP or on his post about AP. So watch the hearings today. So I just told him that some of us had our feelings hurt because we felt like we had a voice in his space, and then when we were attacked by game dev brutally on Twitter for just voicing an opinion, and he didn't address that it hurt my feelings. Which, yeah. And he said he didn't see it, and I believe him. And he will address the issue, and he didn't mean it as a personal attack on any of us. Game Dev, DEV. He's a chatter. I don't know who he is either. He's on Twitter and he's on Facebook quite frequently in all of our chats. So, um, ooh, Burr, and I mean, I've talked to him before, but him, her, you can make assumptions about who they are. Yeah, so you see, I want to, Direwolf, I would love to get LASIK. I can't see. Glasses just, oh my gosh, they're a pain, but the VA won't do it. I told them they'd save money if they just do LASIK instead of giving me glasses every year. Yeah, game dev. Yeah, sometimes it is a good idea to keep your opinion to yourself, but not in a space that is supposedly open to discussion and discourse. And the personal attacks aren't necessary. Oh, because you had to do cataracts and stuff. Okay, well, LASIK might not be as expensive. My daughter got it done and she loves it. Thank you, She-Hawk. It didn't hold. Oh, they do pay for it sometimes? I try Sparky. It doesn't always work. So, Von Michelle, I only got on Twitter to follow Baldy Banks and for almost 4,000 just for the LASIK for one eye or for two eyes. Yeah, I got on Twitter to follow Baldy Banks, but if you're watching 1776, Twitter explodes with information. I'm telling you. Direwolf says he doesn't see you, Vaughn. I'm not sure what that's about. I don't. Do you accidentally have him blocked or something? For both eyes? Okay, well, that might be approachable at some point after the attorney is paid off. Magically delirious. I don't understand this message. I hope that none of the good people here and involved with that particular person end up seeing the truth before they end up screwing those people over. I'm praying for all involved. Thank you for prayers. 12K? Um, Von Michelle, as to keeping opinions to yourself, you know, we, as women, we're raised to keep opinions to ourselves a lot to avoid conflict and confrontation. And sometimes when it would hurt somebody's feelings or it's just not worth the conflict. Hear the acorns falling again. It's pretty cool. Vaughn is invisible today. I don't know what's going on, Vaughn. 3 people are saying they can't see you. Proud Army Girl can't see you. That happens to me. I'm in chat and like somebody's talking away to one person and I can't see that person. I assumed I was blocked by that person for some reason. Game over. Yeah, I'm blocked. Well, there's people that I leave even though I don't agree with them because I'm information gathering, I guess. Okay, I don't know. Lemonade Chick sees you. I see you. Have a good rest, Sparky. We love you too. Thank you for being a friend to so many. Vaughn, take off your invisible cloak, they said. Please, please. PAG says she hasn't seen you in days. Vaughn says she's unblocked you, PAG, days ago. Oh, Direwolf, did he get blocked back in during TPC or something? I don't know. Riddle Me This says BTM Sparky is invisible to her. God, we're watching people be invisible. Yeah, raptor hiding behind the trees. I haven't found any wood ninjas here yet. Mutt, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for calling. We'll talk more. And have a good day, dude. Honestly. Yes. Why, you can talk to me. I got meds. Awesome. Thanks. I got a flying delivery off the porch. Good morning, Belinda. Okay, magically delirious. You can email me if you want, pluckthepatriarchy@gmail.com. You go through the list again. Okay, I'm trying to catch up here. You guys are chatting away now. You were you were invisible to people too, Mutt? Don't block their BS is funny. Sometimes, yeah, I just watch. Good morning, Aunt. So, yeah, Celtic Mud is inviting you to go on his show. He called in earlier. Um, Santa Cruz is a confrontational person. It's not worth the time or effort. Right? Sometimes you just don't want to waste your negative energy. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, BTM Sparky. I thought you went to bed, girlfriend. She says, Defender Advance. If you give anyone else an interview, we're going to wrestle. Do you hear me? All right, I see y'all are chatting. We're going to if we're going to keep chatting, we're going to have to go inside because I have to plug in. We're losing. So y'all advised me to get this second phone. Came in handy, didn't it? Brr. Oh, there he is. You like this view? My hooker heels. That's a joke, by the way. There. Now we're not going to die. Hey, Aunt, are you still here? 100% second phones are a must when you're a streamer. You're right. Um, it's come in handy twice so far. I was just curious. Do I need to catch you up on what's been going on this morning, or because really all I did was come on to share my view of the leaves changing colors. I love that y'all are awake to have coffee with me this morning. Hey, Drip. Yes, add the spyglass to that. The spyglass represents all the keyboard warriors and spy Tifas, Intel Tifas that are on the team because they are significant. I don't know. Y'all get tired of looking at the same thing all the time? Those shoes. Wear those shoes Wednesday. Wear those shoes when I go to court. I can't even walk in those shoes anymore. They're not for wearing. They're for posing and getting taken off. Wow, we went a grand detour, didn't we? Onto hooker shoes. Uh, Lori wore my other pair to court, remember? Here, let me show you. Lori wore these to court. Whoever designed these? Who designed this shit? You know why men like high heel? There you go, Drip. That's it. The dinosaur, it's a dragon. Not a dinosaur, a dragon. So, you know why men like high heels? Anybody want to tell me? 5-inch heels. Is that 5 inches? Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. So I have some boots that have really high heels too, as well. But my granddaughter borrowed them because it's 70s day this week. Enhance the calves. That's part of it. Show off the calves and make the butt look firmer. It makes the butt look firmer and the legs tighter. Yep. Aunt, you answer that? Aunt, why do you wear high heels? That's what I want to know. Oh, I have another question for Aunt. Do you have a box of rocks in your van? We were talking about gemstones the other day. Don't forget the spyglass, Taurus rising. The high heels make you feel good. Do they make you feel sexy? There you go, Drip. Thank you. Yeah, I don't either. You know what I wear now? Birkenstocks. Birkenstock. Rocks and seashells. I knew it. I got to tell you this joke. What's dumber than a box of rocks? They make us all taller than men. Is that why we wear them? Hmm. I got some good answers last time I told this joke. 1776 was one of them. Yep. My ex-husband was one of them. The box. Drip is a spyglass. Yay! David Rydell. It's the hippie that carries them around. Yeah, and then I was talking about how all of us travelers have a box of rocks. And and I said that I never saw your box of rocks. I didn't know if you had one or not. Like I have a bunch of this, all different sizes. This is obsidian, which is essentially rocked, what do they call it? Fossilized lava or something. And I got these in Southern California in the desert. You can find them in northern Mexico there in that area too. Traveler has a different meaning to the Irish. What does traveler mean to the Irish? I think it's the same. It's like gypsy travelers. What does traveler mean? I've been to Ireland, but you know what else? We both have some of the same ancestry, I bet, because Welsh, Irish, coal. That is not coal. It's obsidian. Look, that's silly. Oh, you have obsidian in Nevada? Yeah, I bet you do. Keep my rocks too, so I gift them to the children. That's cool. Yes, I like certain gems and rocks because it attracts a certain energy. I do not know what poppy jasper is. Coal and obsidian is the same thing. What? What? What are we saying? Am I getting two conversations confused? Gypsy is a bad. I know some people think gypsy is a bad word and they're offended by that. And I've studied it and studied it. And I realize it that it's been used as a slur in the past. Um, Look, there was a post the other day about where somebody, like gringo. Is that word offensive? Is gringo offensive? I can trip over my bare feet. I would kill myself trying to wear heels. Apache tier obsidian. Scottish, Irish, Welsh, me too. English, Swedish, yes. I have all those. I don't think about the Danish. Scottish, Irish, Welsh, English, Swedish, all that white mutt, all that white bread. Native American ways, yes. Oh, my bracelet. Um, it has gray tone beads on it. It's in the trailer. It's in the trailer. It's beautiful. I love it. Indian, Irish, and Scottish. And English. You have the English. Right. Yeah, I learned to carry a different pair of shoes too. Ooh, I have boxes and boxes of craft beads too, Hissy Cat. It's crazy. Travelers are Irish gypsies. Right, I knew that. That's what I figured. Over here, travelers they come in many shapes and forms. There's the dirty kids, there's the hikers, there's the RVers, the van dwellers. Von Michelle, you're a mutt too. We were talking about something I was going to show you, but I forgot now. Patty, oh, my book. I have this book. let's see, it's called The New Gypsies by Ian McKell. And it's really just a photography book. Um, but yeah, some modern it was a traveling group that he went with. Vaughn is here. Poppy jasper is a rare rock or stone that is only found in a couple of places in the States. To the best of my knowledge, I have a good bit of it. You can jewelry made from it. Okay. Poppy jasper. Sounds beautiful. I'll have to look it up. Bye, Julie. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, Poppy Jasper does sound interesting. The Gypsy and Me, Yours and Aunt's new song, LOL. Wait till I show you the fan art that I got. I have to load it. True story, my aunt watched on 10 and she compared them to Travelers. 10-minute episode of course she could. Yeah, so there's lots of different kinds of travelers these days. Oh, there's the boat travelers, river boats, sailboats. I had to save up to buy this book. There's another one I'd like to have, a photography book, but it's like in hardcover still, and it's very, very expensive, like hundreds, a couple $100s. Blackleaf isn't seeing you either, Vaughn. Yeah, yeah, it's a cool coffee table book. Let's see. Let me find some. Ooh, look. Oh, was I so jealous of the gypsy ponies yesterday? Aunt, I want a gypsy pony. You made me want a gypsy pony. Here, this one's nice. The whole family. A Vardo. That wagon's called a Vardo. Vaughn went on a blocking spree. Your auntie is from Belfast. Really? See, I don't know what it is with YouTube. It's like you can see somebody in some places and you can't see people in the other places. Wonder what that's about. Is YouTube going crazy? Oh, she's awesome. Tap traveler. What does that mean? You travel from beer tap to beer tap? What other kind of travelers are there? Proud Army Girlfriend, it's probably not a block. I doubt if it's a block. What did Nocturnal Monkey say that was funny that I missed? Can Vaughn unblock us? We're good people, I swear. Vaughn, everybody's feelings are hurt. You got them all blocked. Italian. She-Hawk is Italian. Red Creek Jasper Earth Tones. Hi, Aunt. You're still here? She's cute. Look. Yes, I'm friends with many different kinds of travelers. She's kind of badass. Everybody likes Vaughn. I love Vaughn. I like Vaughn. Everybody loves Vaughn and feels like they've been blocked. Vaughn, where you at? What's going on? Okay, here's one for the dudes. He's kind of badass too. Let me see. Oh, this pretty little baby. I drip from all taps worldwide. Tap traveler, drop, drip, drip. I like that. Hi, Musky Devil. She's cute. We're just rambling now. We're not even. Here's a nice camp picture. All right. So, what else? Oh, I'd love and appreciate that lemonade. Oh, you're getting your bracelet. You're getting braceleted on the 26th. Yeah. So, my attorney has entered his appearances. It's public record. It's at the courthouse. Has mailed his entry of appearances to everybody, including the ones that listed Bunker Hill as their address. I need a photo of Fort Story Lighthouse. Yeah, I still want to go to Fort Story. Magically delirious. What did I miss? Magically delirious. How come you didn't ask while he was on the phone? He says, they're saying, do you still think we're in it for the money? I heard you say that yesterday, just curious. I don't think that's true about the group of them. You guys, I have you never seen me ask for money. Yeah, Musky Devil, it's so much easier. Just block the people you don't want to see rather than, streamers have different ways of running their group. Some of them only want to hear views that are on their side, and others want to encourage open discourse. I personally want to encourage open discourse as long as everybody's respectful. Yeah, Blackleaf, the Appalachian Trail. That is oh, you do a hiker thing. Yeah, there's lots of hiker mamas and papas and um I have a son in North Carolina close to the trail. I don't know, huh? Your question of how whatever was going on is out of my brain now. Yeah, you accent. Well, okay, for us boomers, the keyboards are small, our thumbs are big and clumsy, and we can't see. There's this thing called thumbidextrous that the younger generations have. Yeah, I know. Right, and unite the right and the left. Hashtag unite the right and the left. I'm asking him to clarify it for me. Yeah. Um, I forgot what the question was. I have to go back. Oh, They're just asking. Yeah, my magically is asking you if you believe that we, the small group of us, are just in it for the money. Like AP, Aunt, Lori. I think y'all know I'm not getting any money. I got a very generous donation towards my legal fees and another donation towards my legal fees. But I didn't recruit those. Hi from this, I know. Good morning. I can't believe y'all are still here. I do believe that Aunt and AP are, yes. The rest I can't say. Um, really, I think they have to address that. My opinion is that Aunt and AP do eventually want to make money at what they're doing, either streaming or as a reporter, or I do believe that they see this as a stepping stone to an ultimate goal. At this point, are they doing it for the money? My opinion is no. Ant is not making any money. He's not coming out ahead. He would be much better off to go to work because he has a lot of skill and he can make money. AP isn't getting enough money I mean, the money she gets is spent for a lift to town and something to eat. She's not making money either. Now, I think she wants to as a reporter. I think she'd be a great investigative reporter. Curly V gets a camper. Yeah, Big D and Hippie Mama get a truck and a car and a motorcycle and a camper. And Lori lives in her car. And AP's struggling to pay the rent. And Aunt lives in a shitty van down by the river. That's the thing, Lemonade Chick, is that people pay for entertainment. If they want to pay Aunt for entertainment, cool. I know that a lot of these streamers, we pay them to entertain us. Could be paying a cam girl. You could be paying for expensive cable. Maybe you're gambling. Everybody spends money on their entertainment, playing games, going to the theater. So if people want to send money to Ant so that he can entertain them, who cares? I think Ant and AP will go on professionally, and I hope they do. And this is their moment to shine, and good for them. Yeah, you're right. You gave your opinion, and I'm just countering with my opinion and what I've seen. I mean, because I've spent a lot of time with Ant um, over the past year. Satan got a truck. Yeah, oh, rest in peace to the black bean. Goodness. What did I hear? I heard something about Celtic Mutt. Cannabis is medicine for some of us. Cannabis is medicine. And when you struggle with depression and anxiety and sometimes cannabis is the only thing that gets you through the day. And so it's like, do I buy some cannabis or do I buy some over the counter stuff or some other drug off the street? Or do I become an alcoholic? There's other ways to self medicate, and whatever her issue is, she's having a hard time getting appropriate medication as well. Big difference between a gypsy and the traveling circus grifting squirrels. I'm a natural born gypsy, and if people want to donate to anyone, why hate? As long as they're being honest. Agree. When they ask under false pretenses, yes. Like they say they need it to go home to their son and they go to California for drama. Mutt, nobody hates you here. What circles are you hated in? Nobody hates you here. I just talking about cannabis. Yeah. What she does with the money is her business. It's between her and those that give it to her. If somebody sends her 20 and says go buy some weed, edibles for pain, exactly. That's right. That's what it was. Joe was he driving when he thanked Darlene for that super chat? Oh, it wasn't a super chat. It was to the Gifts and Go grifting for another car. Doesn't he have insurance? What the heck is going on? All these people that don't, they have to grift even though they have insurance. Yes, Blackleaf, absolutely. Cannabis can help kick other addictions. Yes, her kids are taken care of. A Jeep jumped out in front of the black bean. It's hard to get used to it being legal. You were a bondsman? That's cool. I thought about doing that at one time, or a bounty hunter. Yeah, you might look into some different forms of cannabis to help with some of your issues, Matt. Just saying. Weed's becoming more normal than cigarettes. Alcohol is worse. I agree. I think I caught up to the chat. Oh my gosh, you guys are so fast. See, I need to quit with the chocolate addiction as well. Sugar. I have an addiction to sugar. Joe showed his hurt hand and played the victim, and the cash poured in. Come on, pick on the people that really are grifting, like Santer. I know you pick on Santer plenty. Look what Mags is doing now. Laughing at other people's videos, making fun of other people's content. So much that's part of the panic attack. Yeah, especially when you're used to being illegal and you have that ingrained in you that it's bad and it's illegal and you're going to get in trouble. That can cause the panic attacks plus the strain. There's one strain that I absolutely cannot smoke, Golden Goat. Every time I get a panic attack, I don't know what it is. But I don't know. I grew up in a time when it wasn't really legal. Had just been illegalized or criminalized, but it wasn't like we could go to the park and smoke a bong. We could go in the woods and smoke. I mean, our parents were telling us it was going to ruin our brain and send us to hell, but it was too late. True. Hissy cat, you're right. Edibles probably are more healthy for you. You know how many nutritious elements are in the cannabis plant? Cannabis is very, very nutritious. Which Tifa? Let's do it. Regular Reggie, you can't do the hydro. Yeah, I mean, we grew up doing it. I mean, I don't know what the big deal was. And then, usually if the cops caught you with a little bit, they took it away or ground your pipe in the ground, or like everybody wasn't trying to go to prison right then over some weed. And then we had the war on drugs, and it got really. Now they're debating that, aren't they, right now, whether they're going to release inmates that are there on cannabis charges. Yeah. Trimming? No, I was a trimmer in Hawaii. I don't mind trimming. Yes, Vaughn, you are real. We like that about you. You like, oh, see, getting on them dabs is another story. I love that y'all were here to have coffee with me this morning. Does Texas have medical now? Yeah, Texas. That's one of the reasons I don't like to hang out in Texas, because they don't really care. They're pretty archaic back there, down there. I admit I have a bias. I was shot by someone on weed laced with LSD. So, psychedelics, whole nother story, whole nother story, but I get where you're coming from. That's the thing. We cannot help but put our personal experiences in and our biases when we formulate our opinions. From this I know, yeah, if you could, well, have you done the Rick Simpson oil? Because you just eat a little tiny bit every day and it's a whole new deal. Vaughn Michelle, you don't mind the approved grifters that you support? Oh no, no, that was years ago when I did trimming. I can't believe that you can keep up with everything that you keep up with and do trimming. Oh my goodness, that war on drugs and all the commercials and this is your brain on drugs. Mm, body oil is good. Have you ever had how many of you have had a full body massage with THC oil? Amazing. Yeah, somebody's got to trim our weed, that's for sure. Panic attack is attached to the shooting. Good insight, Mutt. You got some good insight going on here. Knowing what your triggers are is a thing. Like uniforms are one of my triggers. So you think being out there on the street knowing the cops were coming is not hard? Really hard. No, it's not the same. It's not at all the same stuff we smoked back in the day. But I think you should try Rick Simpson oil for real, or edibles, or, even just um, like eating the hemp seed and cooking with hemp oil. Even that is very healthy. I'm great. Taurus rising, how sweet. I'm grateful 76 led me to discover some really good people like you, J. Matt, Vaughn, Sparky, Aunt Lori. F Tick? Who's F Tick? I don't know. That's a new one for me. Strong people that have lived real life and real enough to speak about it with heart. We didn't used to pull stuff out of our closets. I hate doors. I hate closets. Most of my houses, I ended up taking the doors off of most of the rooms. And, but yeah, we used to not really talk openly about stuff, real life stuff. Now y'all are getting all mushy and stuff. I have to seriously clean my trailer today because the apartment's rented again this weekend. Ricky Bobby, Retta. The saga of Ricky Bobby. I've still yet to post. Oh. Okay. From this, I know I gotcha. Love you. Um, I've yet to post my video footage from the night of Ricky Bobby. At least it's not P-Fuck. Did he really forget the name of his movement? Ashwagandha is a plant or herb often used for medicinal benefits. The other one, kratom. Kratom is good for anxiety and pain, I've heard. I haven't tried it, but I have some friends who swear by it. Um, there's so many herbs. One that's good for depression. Let's see. It'll come to me in a minute. When we were in Salem, Retta, that was so interesting. It was like we just happened to both be in the same place, or, yeah, in the same area on the same day, and call each other the day before. It was like kismet or fate or whatever. And that was such a good day in Salem with him. Exposing. Good morning, exposing. Ashwagandha gives you vivid dreams. Yeah, there's lots of herbs for dreams too. So you didn't see him the night on the bus? You haven't seen him the night he had all the drama at the gate at TPC? Ricky Bobby's a good dude. When we were there at Hagerstown, um, most people who came by my space wanted something, or I don't know, were looking for information. I don't even know. But once Ricky Bobby found out that I was there by myself and wasn't really attached to a group or anything, he used to come and just to check on me, just to say, "Are you okay? Do you need anything? How are you doing?" So Ricky Bobby earned a special place in my heart. Yeah, on top of the bus. That was a crazy night, you guys, and my footage is a lot different than the ones that were live streaming for money that night. But you know, we had to tell Ricky had to tell them to turn their live streams on. They came up there and were just gonna watch it and not even stream it. But that's the way they were. They were only trying to live stream what would make the convoy look good. And I thought neutral journalists. Yes, I was a mama bear that night. I was in bed, y'all. I was in bed that night and it was cold. I'm in my pajamas and I got a text that said meet me at the gate. You watched that night. So I put on my little fuzzy hoodie that held my hedgehog in the pocket and I walked to the gate. And was interesting. It was interesting. But yeah, I wasn't there for numbers or streams or I was there to document information. So my footage is a little bit different. You unsub streamers that Karen. Good morning, Karen. But where do you get edibles? At the dispensary? Or you can make them? Lemonade Chick, you saw me that night of the Ricky Bobby saga? No shit. And why did you unsub, Karen, why did you unsub streamers that night? I'd like to hear. Taurus Rising on Mutt Show. Okay. I can tell you how to make butter if you need, or coconut oil or something if you want to know how to make edibles. Well, actually, I don't even need to tell you because the instructions are on YouTube. That's what us boomers learned. We learned pretty quick that we can do anything because there's an instructional video on YouTube. I think that's what attracted me to YouTube the most. Music videos, of course. Okay, Karen. Like JJ, WYSIWYG, Oreo, Julius, quite a few, was watching from inside four walls perspective, saw the truth that night. Okay, I'm the boomer. I know. But boomers found YouTube for instruction. You know, my dad likes to watch the audits. He loves the audits. I like to watch the audits sometimes. Shatter from the leaves. Hey, riddle me this. Have you ever made the battered fried leaves? I so want to try that, but haven't had any leaves to do it with. Well, that's cool, Karen. I'm glad that you could have seen that you saw what you saw that night. That took some insight because a lot of people didn't see it. Yeah, edibles are easy. I love cooking with cannabis. I like I'll make a spice with it, grind it. Yeah, I watched Amagassett and The Watchmen. And I really, I wanted to contact them because I knew they were going to be in West Virginia, but they really don't deal with the drama like that. So I don't know if anybody sent them any clips or anything. They like doing the downtown historic areas and stuff, and just think he's just kind of taking this time to have this special experience with his son too. So this battle is not for that kind of experience. Bon Appetit is a cool show if you like cooking. You wrote them when they were in Norfolk. Did they answer you? We've written that West Virginia civil rights attorney several times and he won't write back. Jason did? Cool. That's cool. I'm going to go get some more coffee if we're going to talk a little bit longer. I can stay about 10 more minutes, I guess. Your cousin, Fort Myers. Ah, yes. It's good for body pain. Edibles is really good for body pain. Fibromyalgia, proud army girlfriend. I don't know where you stand on it, but it's good for fibromyalgia. All right, Celtic Mutt. After court for sure. Okay, I'm going to go get me another cup and then we'll chat a little bit longer. See, we didn't even need a mod in my chat today. Everybody behaved nicely today. Hey, from this I know, you can rewind the video, but Mutt called and we had a really good discussion. He has not seen what Game Dev did. He apologized for what Game Dev did. Yeah. There you go. Anyway, he apologized, and Sparky and I are good with Mutt. Fixing up during aftermath. Riddle me this. I'm glad about that. No, weed does not stop my migraines. They're sending me to a neurologist, I think. Spinal cord stimulator. Interesting. Yes, game over. I'm not a doctor. In my opinion, and through research, yes, the answer to your question. But do your own research and talk to your doctor. I don't know what state you're in. That matters a lot, what state you're in, because some doctors are willing to consider it and some are still old school. Okay, from this I know. Thank you. You should. Are you really gonna leave this time, Mutt? No need to yell, dude. No, I'm kidding. Uh, oh my gosh, y'all got some big words going on now. Medical words? I can't do any medical words. Very few. I can do spinal cord stimulator. I can say that. It scared you to go to a neurologist? Why? Are they gonna try to poke my brain? No, you're fine. Wendy types in caps too. I don't. I'm not offended by caps. Do not do a spinal cord stimulator. Riddle me this. Well, I had a really bad experiences at some of the VA hospitals. So there were some years there I refused to go. Refused. I finally had to break down and go, and had to go to therapy for a year first. And the therapist finally convinced me that just because some VA hospitals were bad, not all VA hospitals were bad. Military doctors ruin 40 years of your life. Oh my goodness. The military doctors on base were worse than the VA doctors, I think. But back when I was in, Tylenol 3 was the answer to everything. So they wonder why so many got hooked on opioids. Game Over loves well, their neurologist. All right. Oh, they sent me a machine too, and I haven't tried it yet. That's supposed to help with migraines. I need to find it. When I clean my trailer, I bet I find it. Yeah, early 80s. That's when I was in. Claimed it was all in your head, probably especially because you're a woman. Stupid idiots. Every time one of my friends went in for a bone break or something, they wanted to do a pap smear. Fucking freaks. I'm sorry. Getting me riled up about military doctors. Oh, riddle me this. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Fuck. I'm sorry. That's crazy. It's what they used to do, though. Especially girls and women. If they weren't acting right, lock them up. They must be psychotic. There we go with some more big words. I hope y'all are understanding that are talking to each other all these big words. Yeah. You Uber your brothers to the VA. Tyler, Texas. Ah. Are your ancestors from there? We might be related. You mean it this time, Mutt? You're out of here? Have a great day, man. Honestly. Yeah, no, you can't just blindly trust doctors and medical and do your own research. We also have to do our own research. You come with a charger and a remote. You bionic, proud army girlfriend? I think a lot of people are partially bionic these days. Yeah, and Vaughn, you're good point. It takes a long time to find a medical team that you're happy with, and that's one of the problems with being a nomad. You never stay anywhere long enough to be able to get that good team together. All doctors scare me. My cousin said to me one time, she's in a medical field, like she's was doing home health care for a long time, but I never understand why people actually schedule and show up for surgeries. She's like, I just don't get it. I was about to join, but then I got high. Easily distracted. What were we joining? A group, a club, a conversation? What were we joining? Tyler and Henderson. I might be in Texas this winter. I might come back down to Texas. I have some things to take care of in Texas. Some pedo hunting in Texas. I'm reading your comments. I know I'm not commenting to all of them, but I see you. Acupuncture, love acupuncture, and that's a good thing. The VA will cover acupuncture now in a lot of places, and chiropractic, and yes, they're starting to open their eyes to alternative healing in a lot of places. And they even don't always discount everything you say once they find out you're THC positive. My one of my diagnoses is cannabis use disorder, by the way. For those of you that are looking for dirt on me, I have a diagnosis of cannabis use disorder. That's because of a closed-minded doctor and my honest opinion about the medicinal value of cannabis. How did we get on a it's how did we get on a discussion about all of our disabilities and aches and pains? Oh, some heavy stuff, you guys. got rear-ended by a cement truck. How do prior victims feel about the St. Pete, Florida trailer court? Better altogether or not? Okay, so is that Silent No More? Is it a community specifically for that? Or is it like that the rental policies were liberal and they all got there? Like, I don't know the story. So I need more detail to form an opinion on that. New Horizons. Again, I can't recommend nothing, but if I was in your situation, I would try Rick Simpson oil. Boomer Talk. No, seriously, we're going to have a whole session just on Boomer Talk. Oh, talking about our medical issues is Boomer Talk. Yeah, I used to get so frustrated when I would go to my grandparents' house, especially one set of grandparents, because all they wanted to talk about was all their ailments. It's like it's a competition to see who had the most things wrong with them. That's where the talk came, the boomer talk. Oh, the medical, the weed. I know, proud army girlfriend. I've been following you, and so do I. And but I've learned to handle it pretty naturally because the drugs they were giving me just wasn't working and made me a whole different person. I got flavored coffee this time. It's pecan caramel. I don't drink flavored coffee very often, but I thought we needed some dessert to our coffee talk. Me, proud army girlfriend, exactly. Exactly. So many meds, I didn't leave my bedroom. I finally said, pluck this, threw them all away, and started smoking cannabis again. And we were in Oklahoma, and my doctors were not happy. You don't have to be a boomer to start in the boomer talk because we're going to compare the generations. Pluck this. Pluck the patriarchy, man. I can't call my channel F the patriarchy. Pluck this, my new favorite saying. uh, I love it when you guys make me laugh. Uh-uh. Exactly. I didn't either. No withdrawal. But I do a lot of herbal teas that helps with withdrawal from medications too. I love seeing all these strong women in here that are overcoming adversities. Okay, so yeah, if you're on a lot of pain medication, your doctors usually won't let you smoke weed too. They won't give me narcotics through the VA unless I have a surgery or something but I'd rather have the weed. Honestly, I hate being dope sick when you quit taking those narcotics for even if it was just for a surgery or whatever, the first day is like bleh. Okay, Silent No More, I'm reading. Okay. So since it's posted, the community is aware. Where are they going to live? That's where you come to the issue. They have to live somewhere. And when they're spread out, they're hiding. You know, you don't know. You don't know who your neighbors are. We don't meet our neighbors anymore. And hardly. So they could be right around the corner and you don't know about it. And your kids are walking to the park, or whatever. So I guess, in my opinion, a gated community is more of an appropriate place. I guess I think that I have to go back. I'm not caught up. I think hopefully there is also monitoring within the community. There is also therapy because um, I also believe that this behavior does not change without therapy. I believe it never goes away. I have no doubt that you could learn to manage. So I think a gated community that everybody knows about is a better option than them just being out there where nobody knows where they are. They're not being monitored, they're not getting any help. Their probation officers are paying attention. Does that make sense? To me, I would rather know where they're at and have them all in one place than to wonder where they're at. And the bottom line is we have to let them live somewhere. And I'm going to tell you, for those of you that suggest castration or chemical castration, that won't fix the problem. Because for the most part, it's not about sex, it's about control. And it's about some sick fantasy of domination and manipulation. And so, even without particular parts, they will still have those urges and inclinations. And there are other objects which can be used, if that makes any sense. I saw that, but yeah, give up everything when you raise them grandkids. You have to take care of those babies. When I was raising my kids, I didn't mess with anything. Didn't drink very much. Well, the first baby saw some of the wild, but the rest of them were kind of surprised when they learned about the wild me. Hey, Lorraine, kudos to you. I know a lot of, I don't think it's that usual throughout history for grandparents to be helping or raising their grandchildren. I think there was a time in American society where that became abnormal, but I think it was a temporary situation. Put them all on an island. That would be the best option, but that's what they tried to do with the criminals from Europe, sent them all to Australia. We could build an island out of pop bottles, like soda bottles. We could build an island, and that would solve some of the recycling issue too. Aw, She-Hawk, 4 sons and no grandchildren. You know what? There's lots of children out here that need a grandma. Sure are. You can find you some surrogate grandchildren, I bet. Yeah, the generational household is not a new thing. Like this being embarrassed because you live with your mom or being embarrassed because your parents live in the same house, that's ridiculous. Put the shark swimming around the island like Alcatraz, Gitmo. You guys are so entertaining. Stuck with weed and leave the hard stuff alone. That's what I keep trying to tell people. You worked for Warner Brothers? That's kind of cool. Congratulations on finding a good guy, PAG. Silent no more. I see that. That's crazy. Adopt a grandparent? Like, I might take my grandkids to a nursing home and see if they can adopt. They have a lot of grandmas around, though. But there are old people that need somebody, there are elderly that need somebody, and there are kids that need somebody. And why shouldn't we have programs that can match them together? Yeah, they've separated them and put them in boxes. And the what are the suburbs? The suburbs did that too. Yeah, separated everybody. That's good that she's doing better, Retta, during Big Brother. I tried to get my sons grew up without a strong male role model, and I tried to get them in the Big Brother program a couple times, but I guess we just lived in really small communities. I have one from this. I know I have one son that says he's never having children, and he probably shouldn't. He's very self centered and hyper, and yeah, probably shouldn't have children. Aw, but so you're saying you're not going to have grandchildren? You can borrow some of mine sometime. Grandchildren are great because you get spoil them and give them back. You get to get them all sugared up on the way home. Well, Taurus rising, that's the opposite. When my last child moved out, I sold everything and I said I'm getting the smallest house I can. So none of them will move back in. And you know what? I had a 32-foot trailer and they kept moving in. Now I have a 26-foot trailer. So far, nobody's tried to move in. The YMCA is not at all what it used to be, is it? I can't believe there's 51 people in here just chattering. Usually not good at chatter, but only a handful of you are chattering. What are the rest of you doing? Intel Tifa or just lurkers in general? From this, I know I wondered why my daughter just had a baby for that exact reason. Why would you want to have a baby? Why would you bring more children into this world? But then I had to remember that when I was having babies, I felt the same way. Like, do I really want to bring a baby into this mess? Why do I want to bring more humans into this mess? And they're just that urge to procreate, man, and to love the mini you. It's there. Silent no more. I see that you had somebody that helped you. Nomads. Yep, having relationships is hard for travelers. um, yeah, I used to drive a truck too. I drove a semi in the 80s and I loved it. I drove solo and but that's one of the reasons I had to quit because I already had a child and trucking is not conducive for parenthood and specifically for single parenthood. I want a granddaughter, damn it. Go adopt one. Adopt empty native. Hi. Just listening. Well, thank you for joining us and listening in. Good to see you. So, all you guys are not blocked by Von Michelle. Direwolf, Proud Army, and Chilled. You guys are not blocked, she says. Von Michelle went through her whole list. I have a theory about what could save the world, but I'm going to save that for another chat because it's pretty controversial. Okay, guys, I don't know. I don't know enough. I can't even mod my own channel, so I can't tell you how to fix that y'all can't see each other. Do they have other names? Von Michelle says. I went to truck driving school in 89 in Tulsa. Then my mom had a heart attack. I never got to go over there. Oh, Retta. But if you did the school, you got that education, man. Education is never, um, let's see, what year did I go? It was before 89, but it was in the mid 80s. And I did my school in Lupton, Colorado. Von Michelle, do you go by any different names? They're asking. Proud Army Girl says she doesn't have anybody blocked. She doesn't know how. That's one way to have open discussion in your chat. You don't know how to block people. Airports. You moved to Louisiana at 18, worked for airlines from Chicago. Airports are another world, aren't they? From city to city, too. You don't know what to expect. If you haven't been to that airport before, you better show up early and have plenty of time between your connection. My son has a few other names for me, right? Hi, Cunning Stunt. You're late to the party. Like, we've been here for 2.5 hours having coffee. Okay, I have another account. Vaughn Michelle says it's Evie with a YVIE, Grace Stella. But that's it. Nothing blocked here. Accidentally blocked in the chat. Oh my goodness. How do we solve this chat problem? Out from this, I know. I have not seen that video of a son singing to his mama. How sweet. Silent no more. Can you email them to me, please? We're working on a statement. So could you email those statistics to me? Being a flight attendant at top. Travel will teach you whether you fly. Man, but I bet you have some crazy stories about being a flight attendant. Cunningston, I agree. We've been seeing you take the heat. We have been seeing you take the heat. Kudos to you. Yeah, Retta, like that happens to me in people's chat where I see people addressing somebody else, but I don't see who they're addressing. I wonder what this is. Um, there are some words blocked in my chat, but it shouldn't be anything that would block anybody in here. And we're seeing each other. You have to take a nap, Vaughn. If you when I see doofus, it's really weird because usually I'm asleep and I just all of a sudden wake up and look at the phone and it's like 12:20, 12:01. So I turn him on and there I am. And so like I'm not prepared to go on the show, but I watch. Um you have to take naps in between. Okay, I'll go check your channel. Yeah, I think all of our sleep patterns are changing with this bullshit. Proud Army Girlfriend says she sees everybody but Vaughn. They call you Mr. Auntie. Too many adoptions already. Makes for too many goodie bags. Yeah, take that stuff that's in boxes that you haven't used that's been sitting there a year and take it to the Goodwill. Or put it out on the curb and put a curb check listing on Craigslist or something. Don't keep stuff that you haven't used in over a year. You don't know what year it is? Cunning stunt. My problem is I always wake up and don't know what bed I'm in. I have to figure out what bed I'm in, whose house I'm in. Then, if I'm in the trailer, what state I'm in, what city I'm in. It's real. The struggle is real. Oh, I was talking about travel and why travel is so important. Because you get to experience different cultures and you meet different people and you learn different opinions and attitudes and you start having more understanding about why the world is the way it is. Yes. What do we call it? We from this I know we need to give it a name. We need a medical term for this cult induced sleep disorder. Vaughn, can you see Proud Army Girlfriend? Lori asked us to report him. Really? I guess I need to go watch it then. I wasn't going to watch it. Just keep driving your point home, girlfriend. Just keep driving the point home. Your neighborhood loves you lately. Yeah, curb checks are awesome, man. Yeah, Doofus is pretty mellow. I think the squirrels were in there. He stayed on for 2 hours with that bullshit. He doesn't like to cut people off. He tries to be polite. Oh, I see. And Lori was in the chat. Vaughn, you have a huge list of people that are blocked. The women as ant angels. Does your Fet Taurus rising, does your family listen? My family really doesn't want to hear it. They won't watch me. They don't watch my channel, I don't think. So, and my friends don't want to hear about it. And my Facebook family doesn't want to hear about it. And so, you people, you lovely people, are the only ones I have to talk to about it. And Twitter. Whatever Twitter is, I still haven't figured out Twitter. Like, okay, I get a notification that somebody has responded to my tweet, and I click on that, and it goes to a whole list of responses, but I don't even know what they're responding to. So, Twitter is still very confusing for me. You haven't told one single person in your real life about any of this? Do you feel alone? Like, what do you do when you're scared or when you're confused about it all or you have a theory you want to talk about? Yeah, I'm not going to go on the doofus show when there's somebody ridiculous on there. He's stuck in the 70s. That's okay. 70s were awesome. Don't leave your packing tape on the curb. They take, yeah, of course they will. They'll take it all. So from this I know, I still want to know, what do you do when you just need to talk to somebody about it? Now the threats, game over. I think you're right. I think he should talk to his mod about maybe timing out people that are making threats or something like that. But yeah, that's true. In the chat, you can report the just the person that made the threat. I think that's a better option. PAG, you get confused on Twitter. Oh my goodness. You guys, y'all are teaching us old people so many new tricks. For if it wasn't for that dang pisser of ants, I wouldn't have to be learning all this stuff. Ah, I see. My family started supporting 1776. They gave that up a long time ago. We were almost about to head out there to join them on was still here. So just quick, I followed the people that left the People's Convoy, hoping for an honorable movement to evolve. But the day that they announced that their name was 1776 Restoration Ministries and everybody hooed and cheered and clapped, that was the day I knew a disaster was about to happen. Hashtag keep up, please. I can't keep up, Riddle. And I talk so slow and I forget where I'm going if I don't have notes. And then I start talking funny, like, forget where I'm going. Going. Right. Report the individual, not the channel. I agree. That's a better option. You have us to talk to. See, that's the thing. It just gets so, because we're busy too. So like I can't just pick up the phone and call Lori or Aunt or AP or Vaughn. Everybody's busy too. And so I can just turn this on and say who's available, right? How long has Doofus been on? It seems like he's been on a few years, hasn't he? No, is he newer than that? I think he's learning, and I think his intentions are honorable. I think he is a little bit biased, and it does show, but I also think that he gives everybody an opportunity to convince him otherwise. Okay, Alex. I never watched Alex, I guess. I hear a lot of chatter about Alex Glasgow, but I don't really know. No, I know you weren't talking to me, but I was just sticking up for Doofus by saying, yo, I'm slow. Plus, I come from a time and space like in Wyoming where, and probably influenced just by my dad, where more thought is put into the words that come out of your mouth. So, like, people are slow talking and slower to answer. So, I tend to speak kind of slow sometimes. And these fast talking Easterners end up doing all the talking because they can't wait for me to get the sentence out. This way, y'all don't get to talk back while I'm mid sentence pause. You gave up explaining to your boyfriend? Does he not have any downtime, Proud Army Girlfriend, where he needs to be entertained by this summer's greatest reality series, Patriots versus Patriots or pedos? The true meaning of you would have had to be there. Yes, yes, yes. He doesn't like drama. Not much time. I get that. I get that. All right, y'all. My eyes hurt from staring at this screen. Watch horse racing, that's all. Some people only watch sports. Oh, I'm sure he does have a high stress job, no doubt. Oh, Tara's rising, but that's the whole point of why we were there was to educate. Educate and point out. And people are mad about some of the techniques, but we had to kick and scream and be brats to get everybody's attention. And at this point, if you can't see it, you can't see it. No, the 26th is my court date. You doxed him. All right, y'all. I'm going to clock out now. Have a good day. Peace out. Do something to be productive. Thanks, She-Hawk.